important is that we see the differences of these monuments relating to culture, diversity, and unity, as well as see the similarities of these monuments. Be sure to listen and think about how they bring us together as a diverse community. But first, we have a special performance from CCHS's K-pop Dance Club, following Meena Doomray Pandey of Nepal and dancing from Salsa Dance Night Crew. We'd like to thank our sponsors for this year's Multicultural Festival, which include Cristados, Nukahala, Quang Wan, Furniture King, Blend, McAllister's Deli, St. Francis, and Avon's Kitchen. And a very special thanks to Jenna Jamieson, International Club sponsor, as well as Rebecca Sissel, Multicultural Festival Director. Thank you two for your hard work and the endless hours of planning this festival. Without you two, this would not be possible, so thank you. After the performances, everyone is encouraged to stay to visit vendors, talk to community members and students, and just enjoy the festival, which will have full activities. We'll have St. Francis dogs. We're going to have different clubs and everything in that sort. Students, make sure to grab your passport and get it stamped at each booth. When your passports are stamped, put it in the green box at the welcome table. And at the end of the night, we will draw for prizes like gift cards, food gift cards from different local restaurants. I hope you guys enjoy the performances and enjoy the rest of the night at the CCHS Multicultural Festival. Thank you, and give a warm welcome to CCHS K-pop Dance Club. Like that? So now we're gonna have the narrations of the monuments from around the world. So you're ready to see these wonderful students and what they prepared to talk about the 10 monuments around the world. Thank you.
Was one of the great pre-Columbian civilizations. They extended all throughout northern Central America, including present-day countries like Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, southern Mexico, and western Honduras. This was during 280 to 900 AD. These ancient Mayan temples were built in almost every important Mayan city. It is still unknown why the Mayan centers declined during later centuries and were eventually abandoned, leaving only the Mayan ruins that exist today. These ruins are a very popular destination and tourist attraction in Central American countries. They're historical and culturally significant sites celebrated by many.
China is over 2,300 years old. It is a series of fortresses that run along the northern borders of China. It is the longest stretch of any man-made structures, ranging over 13,000 miles. Although a third of it has been lost without a trace, it reflects upon China's rich history and deep culture. The series of fortification systems were originally designed to protect and consolidate territories, also serving as a transportation corridor. The monument demonstrates the skill and ability of ancient China, displaying the ingenuity of the nation. Today, the site hosts over 70,000 visitors each day.
The Taj Mahal is located in Agra, India. The Taj Mahal is an international symbol of love and one of the world's 7 wonders. It was built in 1632 under Emperor Shah Jahan, who commissioned the tomb. It's made of beautiful ivory white marble for his favorite wife, Mutsa Mahal. It was the first of its kind, leading to similar gestures from his descendants, but none compared to the beauty and architectural aesthetics of the Taj Mahal. It was a lengthy project that took years, but it was a true statement of love. After the death of Emperor Shah Jahan, he was buried there near his beloved wife, Mutsa Mahal. The Taj Mahal enunciates the passion of India and how much the culture cherishes love. Today, the Taj Mahal attracts between 7 and 8 million visitors each year who come to view the extravagant architectural features.
The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest of the Great Pyramid complex in Egypt. These pyramids were built circa 2,580 to 2,560 BC, over 4,500 years ago. It stands as a host of tombs of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. There are the most hosts of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. There are the intricate pathways on the inside, filled with treasures and traps. The complexity of the pyramids leave it a mystery to how the ancient Egyptians actually built them, even today. However, it is the oldest of the 7 wonders, and one that remains mostly still intact. The architectural feat involved in the pyramids were unlike any other. It shows how the ancient Egyptians were far beyond their years. It stands at an astonishing 581 feet and covers over 13 acres. The monument is truly astronomical, as it currently lines up with the North, East, and West Star, aligning to the Orion constellations. The pyramids are not only beautiful, but very mysterious as well.
Parthenon is an ancient Greek temple dedicated to their goddess Athena. It was built between 440 BC and 450 BC. The Parthenon was a staple of the Athenian Empire in ancient Greece. It illustrates the intricate architectural skills of the Greeks and how devoted they were to their gods. The Parthenon is a beautiful chamber devoted to Athena's patron, Athena. It was the largest and most lavish of all Greek temples. The Parthenon established Athens as a power staple in Greece by being expensive and magnificent. And although the Parthenon has since been damaged, remains of it still stand that still show how beautiful and artistic ancient Greek architecture truly is.
The Flavian Amphitheater, also known as the Colosseum, was the largest theater built during its time, hosting 50 to 80,000 spectators. Built during the 1st century, it presents itself in the heart of Rome, Italy. It showcased gladiator brawls, dramas, and other forms of entertainment during this time period. It represents Rome's artistic culture and is a monumental piece of the ancient Roman Empire. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England. It consists of a ring of standing stones, each around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing around 25 tons. Believed to be constructed from 3000 BC to 2000 BC in a series of phases. It is thought that Stonehenge was a burial ground from its earliest beginnings, as deposits containing human bone date from as early as 3000 BC, when the ditch and bank of the monument were first dug. Today, it is one of the most famous and recognizable sites in the world, drawing nearly 1 million people to visit Stonehenge each year. Furthermore, Stonehenge has undergone several restorations over the years, and some of its boulders have been set in concrete to prevent collapse or damage. It is considered a cultural icon to those in the United Kingdom, and it is operated by a non-profit charity, English Heritage.
Gustave Eiffel's company built the Eiffel Tower in 1889 for the Exposition Universelle, or the World's Fair, which Paris hosted for the 100th year anniversary of the French Revolution. Many artists came up with ideas before the final design was chosen. The final design called the 18,000 piece of puddle iron and 2.5 million rivets. Several hundred people spent 2 years assembling the framework of the iconic iron lattice towers. Finally, in the March of 1889, the tower was standing nearly 1,063 feet high, which at the time was the tallest structure in the world. Paris considered tearing down the Eiffel Tower in 1909 during its early beginnings, but city officials said no. This tower has lived through World War I and World War II. Today, it is the most visited paid monument in the world. The design is attributed to Maurice Cochin and Émile Nogier, weighing 10,100 tons.
The Statue of Liberty is a national monument located in New York City and is 151 feet tall. The copper statue was a gift of friendship from the people from France to the United States as a symbol of freedom and democracy. The statue was dedicated on October 28, 1886 and became a national monument in 1924. In 1892, the US government opened a federal immigration station on Ellis Island where millions of immigrants were processed. Many immigrants saw the Statue of Liberty as their first sign of freedom and liberty. Today, the Statue of Liberty is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world, attracting millions each year.
The St. Louis Arch, also known as the Gateway Arch and the Gateway to the West, is a 630-foot stainless steel monument and is the world's tallest arch. This monument is only 2 hours or 100 miles away from right here in Carbondale. Finnish-American Eero Saarinen was the architect on the project. After 2 years of construction and $13 million, the arch was completed in 1965. Did you know that the arch is both 630 feet tall as well as being 630 feet wide? That's quite impressive.
And now we will show you our diversity video featuring many teachers in our school and just them telling us about what diversity is to them and the diversity at CCHS. Thank you.
My cultural background, I am originally from Morocco. That's where I was born and raised. So I would say Morocco is my cultural background.
My cultural background, to be politically correct, African American and Mexican, but actually in those terms, I'm Black. My grandmother, my dad's mother, is actually full-blooded Mexican, and so I have a quarter Mexican in me descent, and then I have 75% of being African American Black.
I am African American, and I have a little bit of Cherokee Indian in me.
So I was adopted from Calcutta, India when I was 4 months old. I was actually born on the streets of Calcutta and dropped off at a Mother Teresa orphanage.
My cultural background is African American by way of Southern Illinois.
I'm an African and a Black, and I come from a culture that has a lot of diversity.
It's just being open-minded to different cultures, to understanding people who come from different places, who may think differently than we do.
Means being compassionate and or being aware of differences, and I think that's awesome because we all were created different, and in our differences is what makes us very unique, and I think it's awesome for us to embrace that.
For me, it means that I have knowledge of other cultures, but also that I'm accepting of other people.
It means accepting all different types of people, no matter what your color, no matter what you believe in, just being willing to accept students and teachers and any staff members just for who they are and what they believe, not judging other people. I think that's very important.
One's background, whether it be religious, non-religious, family, geographics. Like I say, the world is such a diverse world nowadays that it's totally accepted and as it should be.
Diversity culture simply is an embodiment of characteristics that pertain to a particular group of people or a people. The way they believe, the way they behave, the way they interact with the environment.
It's really good that we are aware of those differences so we can accept them better and we can embrace those people as part of our community. And it really enriches us as well to be able to mingle with these people from different cultures and see that really we have more similarities than differences.
Well, again, as I said, I think it's important because it opens us up. It takes away a lot of bias, a lot of prejudice that we have as people. And I think when we are compassionate to others and we are aware that other people have different thoughts, other people have different beliefs, different religions, and those things are what makes us so unique. And I think here at CCHS, we are like a melting pot.
Because we have all these cultures, different cultures here, it gives us this tremendous opportunity to get to know each other, learn about each other, and appreciate each other. Also have a tolerance for each other, which makes the world a better place.
Spread the message that accepting others is very important. I think I love CCHS. I actually begged my mom to move me to CCHS. I went to a small school south of Carbondale, and we came here strictly because I wanted to be in a high school that was very diverse and open to other people.
Of one another's background is the main thing. I may look a certain way, but it doesn't mean necessarily that's my background.
You believe may not be what I believe, but we are going to get together because we have differences and we will try to understand each other's belief and have respect for that.
Here at CCHS, we are proud of the uniqueness found among our student body.
Yo soy mexicana. I am mixed. I am a CNA.
I speak Swahili.
I am student council president. I am an athlete.
I'm double jointed.
We also strive to help all of our students and their families gain a sense of belonging and acceptance within our school community.
I'm a blonde.
I'm a disc golfer.
And I'm president of Science Club.
We are exchange students.
मैं भारतीय हूँ.
मैं पाकिस्तानी हूँ. We are softball players.
It is our strength. It is our commitment.
My hair is 5 different colors.
I have 15 piercings.
I am a volleyball player.
I am NHS treasurer.
We are Irish.
Je suis Moroccan.
I am Honduran.
We love school.
أنا من المملكة العربية السعودية.
I am Japanese.
أنا عربي.
I am 6 foot tall.
Mohai Tong Young.
I'm a big brother.
We are musicians.
I am.
I am me.
We are CCHS. Here at CCHS, we are proud of you.
Watching our presentation, and now it's time to enjoy the rest of the festival. Make sure to visit all the vendors, talk to community members and students. Enjoy.